Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double time.
Race number 9 of the Gear Jammers Super Fluffy Truck Series came to the Richmond International Speedway for 200 laps, and the race would be a tale of two halves, with the first half being a bit of a wreck fest, and the second half producing a battle at the end for two top drivers. Jeffrey Creek would be on the pole, Frank DiMaggio in second, but on the start, DiMaggio gets a late jump and has a bit of a misshift and gets bumped by Jason Garrett. Brett Poncari goes to the number 2 spot and Justin Morton to third. And then at lap number 2, Poncari gets to the inside of Jeffrey Creek, and he takes the lead early with the first lead change of the race. And then that's when the cautions will start to begin. Lap number 6, James McCritchie slides up and forces Hunter Troll into the outside wall, and he hits McCritchie, and he wrecks in the inside wall. That's the first caution of the race, and the yells began to go. Justin Moore in lap number 16 loses it, turn 2, almost has to save, but he hits head on in the outside wall. That was the second caution of the race. Then Derek Watson goes way high out of 2 and hits the wall, and then hits Hunter Troll, and that'll be the third caution later at number 24. And then Brian Den gets into Jordan Malish, and he spins into the wall. He gets clobbered by Brian Ray and Jimmy Christensen. Also, Richard Schwimm's involved in making hard contact with the inside wall, and that'll be the third caution of the race on lap number 33. And then lap number 43 would be Steve Dixon getting punted by Aaron Cummings. He goes for a long spin in 3 and 4 and looked to be okay until Derek Watson comes flying and smashes into the right side of Dixon's truck. His day was over. That'd be the 5th caution of the race. And then lap number 50, after a restart, Creek got back to Poncari. He would take over the race lead, and he would actually hold on to that lead to the end of the first segment. And after pit stops and the start of second number 2, Brian Vallis would have the lead after staying out, and he would not have that lead for long, as Poncari would take the lead in the middle of turn 3, and on the exit 4 he would claim it as he took fuel only on the pit stop. And then you see there, Jeffrey Creek was on a charge. He took 2 tires on the pit stop, and on lap number 68, he would get back to the inside of Poncari and reclaim the race lead as he would start to pull away as he took 2 tires again on that first stop. And then Aaron Cummings being involved in another crash, this time on number 80. He clipped the apron, he exited turn 2, and he loses it, goes head on into the inside wall. That would be caution number 7 already in this race. And then after a race on number 89, James Williams, who was on newer tires, was battling Brett Poncari for a second, but they make contact in turn 2. Williams saves it, but he falls back further in the field to about mid-pack. And after Williams recovered from that mistake, he again got more problems. Brian Vallis comes flying in turn 1 and punts Williams. Williams goes spinning into the outside retaining wall, and that'll bring out the 8th caution on that number 112. And there'll be another caution later on for the end of segment number 2. And as segment number 3 got underway, Brian Vallis gets net coated by Jason Garrett. He would spin out, but he actually gets help on Hunter Troll, and he actually corrects itself. But behind him, Joe Petrick spins to the inside, and that would force the yellow to come out for the 10th time in the race. Most cautions already for a Gear Jammers race this season. After that, Brian Den had the lead on the restart as he stayed out, but Brett Poncari got to the lead in lap number 135, and eventually Jeffrey Creek would get by as well for the number 2 spot. Also, Justin Morton actually recovered from his issue earlier in the race, but later on he gets bumped and run by James Walker. He spins, John Deuce gets a little piece of it, Aaron Cummings smashes into Morton, and then James Williams, trying to avoid it, gets into Joe Petrick. A calamity of issues now bring out the 11th caution of the race. We fast forward to lap number 157, and Brett Poncari and Jeffrey Creek were having a nip and tuck battle for the race lead, with gap being about 0.1, 0.2 throughout the majority of this last run, and Frank DiMaggio was right behind in the mix as well, waiting for one of them to make a mistake. With 2 laps to go, Poncari actually goes wide in turn 1, opens the door for Creek, but Poncari slams the door on him, and Creek was looking to make a charge. As they go into turn 3, Poncari goes down low trying to protect the bottom side. Creek goes even lower. He catches the apron, and as they come out turn 4, Creek loses the back end and hits the outside wall. And that was all Pancari would need, as Brett Pancari would come out of turn 4 to get his first win of the 2017 Gear Jammers Truck Series season at Richmond. Final results were Brett Pancari, Jeffrey Creek, Frank DiMaggio in 3rd, Brian Den 4th, James Walker 5th, Richard Schwinn 6th, Andy Moore 7th, James Williams 8th, Joe Patrick 9th, and Brian Vallis, despite all his issues today, he would run out the top 10. And in the points standings, there will be a new points leader. Brian Den, now the new leader by 3 of Richard Schwinn. Then it's Justin Morton, Brett Pancari, James Wells, Frank DiMaggio, John Dews, Jimmy Christian, and Chris Scala are tied for 8th. And Joe Petrick round the top 10 after 9 races of the Gear Jammer Super Fluffy Truck Series.